right, so the perimeter means the total distance around. So we're supposed to add up all the sides, the total all together. So 25 plus 7 plus 24. Hold on, I'll go on this one. 56 meters. All right. So today, wait, one more. Some persons came on late. Let me do one more so you guys can get the opportunity to do one for yourself. Two things I want you to do for me. I want you to name the triangle, what type of triangle this is. The next thing, I want you to calculate the perimeter of the triangle. So you name it first, and then find the perimeter. I'll point that one. So name the triangle and also find the perimeter of the triangle. Correct, Malik, for the perimeter. Correct, John, for the perimeter. John Ellis, I did not see the name of the triangle. Don't know if you could text that to me, please. Yeah, John Ellis. Well done, Staple. Come on, guys. You don't know what triangles? I mean, you guys are not watching the videos because guess what? I did this with the previous classes and I post the videos. Guys, we do not wait until last minute to start preparing for exam. You have to do it way in advance. It's not a month before or 2 months gonna make you do excellent. It's what you do 9 months before, 8 months before, 7 months before. A lot of persons think that it's what you do in the last part. They try to come up everything that won't work. Your brain won't remember a lot of stuff if you flow a lot of stuff one time. You learn it over time and you practice. That's how you become an A plus. Watch the videos, guys. Your parents don't need to tell you that. I should be telling you that. Only one person was able to name the triangle so far. I will post video on that in the week. I think the Tuesday class, I post that video. I didn't get to post the Thursday one because there's so many things going on for me. I didn't get to post it. Correct, Nishan. The videos are there, guys, in addition to the class to help you. It's literally free help. Many students that are not assigned to my class, they are taking advantage of it. Correct, Garfield. All right, let's go. Who want to walk us through this one? Put your hand up, please. All right, so John Ellis will be our volunteer. Thanks so much, John Ellis. Let me just clear this. Go ahead, John.
So, sir, what I did was to add 35.3 meters plus 35.3 meters plus 32.25.
Walk us through the process. Tell me how to set it out and so.
And you put the 33.25 meters. So,
Where about the 33?
under the 35. So sometimes we will get messed up when we're at when we are at decimal. So soldiers for the 35.3 and the other 35.3.
I didn't get
Zero
that.
for each.
I didn't get it. What you say?
The zero right there for the 30. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the zero plus zero, 5. 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8. Point. Put down the 3, carry the 1. Put down the entire 10. 0 and 1.
That's
Remember
it.
to put meter.
Oh, you didn't name the triangle. What type of triangle it is?
Same.
Oh, we didn't hear. No, it's like a breakup. Go again, John.
Only 2 sides are
All right. But you didn't give us the name. I think you're breaking up, Oh, Lord. Anyone who want to name the triangle? I think John is having some difficulty. All right, wait. All right, go ahead, John. All right, not hearing him. All right, so basically, the two sides are equal. That's what he was saying. That's the last thing I heard. So because the two sides are equal, that means the two base angles are also equal. So if this is 50 degrees, this one would also be 50 degrees. And that makes it an isosceles triangle. Please make a note of that, guys. A few persons were saying that it's an equilateral triangle. All the sides are equal, and also all the angles are equal to 60 degrees. So make a note of that, please. Yeah, John, I know you're back. We lost you. I just went through it, alright? Sorry about that. What you said? Alright, go ahead, Staple.
So remember when you said this is free?
Yeah, I did. You disagree? I'm not getting Staple. I think she mute again. Internet's not fully up back, guys. It's working, but it's not fully our. Alright, go ahead, Staple.
E?
Yeah, I did say that you can watch the videos for free. I wonder if it's from my side. Because it's the same thing that happened to alright guys. Everyone should complete that by now. It's clear. And guys, today we're gonna look at a different aspect of perimeter and we're gonna take a little notes first. This requires us to know. Alright, so we're gonna look at the perimeter of a circle or a special name that they call it circumference. So just head up that please. Circumference of a circle. Before we can talk about the circumference of a circle, we have to talk about the parts of a circle. So here, the entire circle that we have here in black, that is actually our circumference all the way around. That is the circumference. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to put another part of the circle. I'm going to change the color so we can identify it. Oh, it didn't change. All right. Black look good. What name do we give this part of the circle? A line drawn from the center of the circle to the circumference. Anybody want to volunteer? What name do we call that? The line drawn from the center of the circle to the circumference. Anyone? All right, Steeple. Go ahead, Steeple.
Circular.
Circular. All right. Thanks so much. Anybody else? What name do we call the line drawn from this line here that is drawn from the center to the circumference? All right, make a note of this, guys. It's called the radius. So that line drawn from the center to the circumference is called the radius. And the entire circle itself go all the way around, that's called the circumference. So, special name for the perimeter, circumference. I'm going to draw another line. Now, this line, we're going to draw. It's from the circumference, but it must pass through the center and it stop at the nether circumference. Let me see who know this one. Anyone want to try? What's the name of the blue line? It's drawn from the circumference through the center and it goes stop on the circumference again. It absolutely have to go through the center though. This line would have been 2 times what the radius is, right? What do we call this blue line here? It begins with D. This line is called the diameter. All right, so we know the parts, we know some parts of a circle, because I know you have the sector, you have the arc, you have so many things, the segment. When I'm teaching in CXC, we will talk about those. The chord, everything, sector, everything. We'll explore all of those. Write the parts, guys. If you have crayons, you can not, you know, the pencil crayon. So it'd be good if you have that, guys, so you can color code it just like me. All right. Why I'm giving you this information? Because we're gonna need it in order to find the circumference of the circle. This is the formula to find the circumference of a circle. 2 pi r, right? So basically, pi is equal to 3.14 or 22/7. At first, we're going to be using 3.14. Further on in the class, when you master the 3.14, I will show you how to use when we use the 22/7. R is equal to the radius. So let's use this information that we just learned about, circumference equal 2 pi r, to find the circumference. And by the way, I'm going to go through 3 examples before you guys get to do one, all right? It's very important that everybody dip on the same level. All right, so what we do, we circumference equal 2 pi r. So write the formula first, and then we'll fill out the things that we know. We already know 2, so we'll put the 2 there. Now remember, we said pi can be 3.14, so we use a 3.14 times the radius. Now the radius is the line drawn from the center to the circumference. So this line here is the radius, and it's given us 3. So all we have to do to find the radius, we multiply 2 times pi, which is a 3.14, times the radius, which is 3. I like to do this. I don't know why. I like to put the whole numbers together and then do the decimal part. 2 times 3, 6 times 3.14. So all we have to do now, to get our final answer, we multiply 3.14 multiplied by 6. As a matter of fact, when we multiply decimal, we don't have to put the point yet, right? 6 fours, 24. 616 plus 2, 8. 6 times 3, 18. When we finish, we count the total number of decimal places that we originally had. The total, which is 2.114. So we say 1, 2. So our final answer, 18.84 meters. That's the circumference. So very important for us to get the radius or the diameter. Further on, I will show you when you get the diameter, you just multiply diameter by pi. All right, make a note of this, please. I'm gonna do 2 more, and by then, everyone will be able to do it. Our majority will be able to do it. All right, so man says, sir, I understand nothing at all. Let's look at it. Now we want to find the circumference. The previous one, the radius was 3. This time, guess what happened? the circumference is equal to 2 pi r. You notice that we use what the same formula. We are given the radius, we use what the same formula, which is the circumference is equal to 2 pi r. What will change? What will remain? The 2 will remain. What is pi? Let me ask someone. See if you guys are following. Antoine, what is pi? Let's see if you guys following, because I think that could be the problem. What we're gonna use pi as? Who want to try? What's pi? Anyone? No and up. All right, Malik. Go ahead, Malik.
3.14.
3.14. All right. Yeah, very good. All right. So we can use it as 3.14 for now. All right. Further on, we will use this, but we have to master this. Very good, Malik. I want someone to tell me now what you think R represent in this case. What number would we use there? Any hands? Thanks, Malik, for that one. Anyone want to do? What is R? What would we use R as in this case?
5 meters.
5. Thank you. So we put the radius wherever we see R. Very good. Where is the pi? Put 3.14. Can we multiply this? Yes. All my students must can multiply decimals. All right. That's a part of our syllabus. We have to master it, guys. So I like to put the whole numbers together and the decimal point for different. So I multiply the 2 by the 5, which give me 10, and then I multiply it by 3.14. Now when you multiply a decimal by 10, 100, and 1,000 also, for example, or 10,000, once they end with the 0, we actually move the decimal point based on the number of zeros. So because 10 has 1 0, we move it 1 time to our right to give us 31.4 meters. Or, let's say you don't know that style and you want to do it the long way, not a problem. You can multiply 314 by 10 and then put back the decimal point. So all of this would give us 0. 0 times anything is 0. Put a 0 for the placeholder. 144, 111, 133. So then we'd add. And because we had 2 decimal places, we still get back the 31.40. We're gonna do another one. By then, I think everyone will get the idea. It's not very hard, but once you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, it can be frustrating. So you need to know what is pi. You're given the radius. Yeah, man, go ahead, Elise.
I still don't understand.
Okay. Make a note of it, please. Sometimes you have to try it to understand it. You understand? Let's find the perimeter or the circumference. The circumference and the perimeter is the same thing. Circumference is a special name that they call for the perimeter of the circle. So 2 is a part of the formula. So we have to start off with 2. Pi would be 3.14. And since the radius is 6, we multiply by 6. So 2 times 6 multiplied by 3.14. Once you can multiply these 3 numbers correctly, you will get the circumference. 2 6 is 12, so we times it by 3.14. So I'm going to multiply 314 by 12. When you multiply in decimal, you can ignore the decimal point at first and just multiply the whole numbers. 2 4s, 8, 2 1s, 2, 2 3s 6. Put a 0 to hold the space. 1 4 4 1 1 1 1 3 3. And then we add 0 plus 8, that's 8. 4 plus 2, 6. 1 plus 6, 7, and of course 3. Now when we multiplied, we had 2 decimal places, so we must have 2 decimal places after we finish multiplying. So our final answer is 37.68 meters. Is equal to 2 pi r, right? That's the formula you're going to use. Once you're given the radius, this is what we're going to use. Just like when you find the perimeter for a square, if we give the square and we get one side, we multiply it by 4. So let's say this is 5, right? We can multiply it by 4. So the formula is like 4s, 4 times the side, whatever the side is. So it's the same thing we use this for. So I see you guys put this, the 3.14, and you multiply by the radius. So that's a good start. If you have this, you're on the right path. All you need to do now is, hold on, let me look on this. Correct Nation, good job. So Nation, Malik, and Ellis all got it. Staple almost. So once you have this, guys, you're on your way. All you have to do is multiply these 3 numbers. So you multiply, I prefer to multiply 2 by 4 and then 3, then by 3.14. So 2 times 4, what is 2 times 4? 8. And then we times this by 3.14. Look at my calculator. Oh, correct Garfield, correct Garfield. Good job. I lose count of how many. I think 4 persons got it. That's an improvement. So all we have to do now to get the answer is to multiply the 3.14 by 8. When we multiply in decimal, we ignore the decimal point. We go on like it not dead here. I will just multiply the numbers normally. 8 fours, 32. 8 ones, 8, plus 3, 11. 8 threes, 24, plus 1, 25. And then because we had 2 decimal places, we have to have the answer must have 2 decimal places as well. So this is how we know where to put back the decimal point. If it's 2 numbers total, 2 numbers total as well. So it's 25.12. So all those persons that did this, 2 times 3.14, all you had to do to complete it is just multiply it. That's the final step. All right? So you can multiply 2 times 3.14 times 4, and then you get your answer. All right. So let's find the circumference. So 2 pi r. So the 2 is constant, so we put back the 2. Pi, we're going to take pi to equal to 3.14. So we're going to replace the pi with 3.14. And we're going to times by the radius. But guess what? The radius is 2 again. Well, 2 this time. So we have a 2 here and a 2 here. So 2 times 2 times 3.14. And of course, that is 4 multiplied by 3.14. All we have to do, multiply 314 by 4. 4, 4, 16, 6 carry 1. 4 ones 4 plus 1, 5. 4 threes, 12. 2 decimal places we start with, we end with 2 decimal places. So the circumference is 12.56 meters. This is the final one for today. We're going to make the radius be 1 meter. Have fun. Find the circumference of a circle with the radius being 1 meter. Alright, so find the circumference with the radius being 1. Guys, no matter what number you get for the radius, you're always going to multiply by 2. Alright? Every single time, 2. 2 is there. Pi, 3.14, but this time the radius is 1, so we multiply by 1. So first we said 2 times 1, which is 2. So we literally just multiply 2 times 3.14 to give us our answer. 2 4s 8, 2 1s 2, 2 3s 6. Now we have 2 decimal places, so 1, 2. So our final answer, 6.28 meters. I think someone had 6 here by mistake. But apart from that, it was good. Alright, so take care and I'll see you guys soon, alright? In the mental class. Hope everyone enjoy the rest of their weekend.
Bye,
Bye.
sir.
Bye guys.
Bye,
Please do the
sir.
examples and I'm gonna post the video as well. So you guys can review the video as well and do them before the video end or before we do the solution. Please guys. It's about practice, it's about being consistent and all of that. And watch the other videos of the other classes so you get more practice.
Bye, sir.
Bye Malik.
Bye,
Yeah,
sir.
well done Malik. I didn't see it, you know. Yeah, take care.
Bye,
Bye
sir.
Antoine. Bye Antoine. Take care.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Take care, Staple. See you guys
Bye,
soon,
sir.
alright? Bye. I don't catch your voice. Oh, Garfield. Take care, Garfield. See you
No,
soon,
sir, it's
alright?
not so.
Oh, Nashawn. Yeah, big up Nashawn. That sound like Garfield. Alright. Take care.
Sir.
Yeah. See you soon, alright?
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna post the video so we can have more practice and so on.